Race number 4. 44 plus Nitro ready. Amen. Up next, race number 2. Novice. Amen. General Heaven. Race Ernest.
All right, our order is going to be Peyton, Ezra, Frank, Freddie, and Amara. All right, guys, crew members, go ahead and head back over there to the starting grid. All right, we're going to start over there on the end of the bag straightaway. It's going to be Peyton, Ezra, Frank, Freddie, and Amara. Yeah, keep it running. Yeah, you can't let it idle. Yeah, something wrong with it. If you get it going, you get it going. It's got 15 minutes to go. All right, who can do my down and quiet? Anybody over there that can do the down and quiet? Thank you, excellent. Yeah, whenever you put your hands down. You guys watch him. Drivers, watch. Bryce, I think it's Bryce. It's dark. We're going to go on Bryce's hand when he puts it down. All right, 15 minutes of exciting novice action coming your way. I think a podium is within everybody's reach. Definitely going to need some volunteers for the 40-plus guys coming up next, though, because it looks like some of our novices have gone home. So will some volunteers be thinking about helping out your 40-plus friends? Those little guys need your help. I like it. The novice guys are being nice and cautious, driving safe. Frank and Ezra battle it out for the lead. Followed not too far behind by Amara. Frank and Ezra having a great battle. They're only 1.7 seconds apart. Amara's rolling along, having a good time, getting this figured out. Looks like Ezra gets around Frank for the lead that time through. See how it goes. Got lots of race left. 2 down, 13 to go. Pace yourselves, guys. Don't have all your fun at the beginning. Ezra out to a commanding 4.3 second lead. All right, Ezra's getting into his rhythm. And Frank's charging hard. And Mara's having a good time. She's rolling along. I like it. Lead that time through is 11.8. Uh-oh. Leader for all the race fans at home is the blue Truggy. Followed about 11 seconds back by the yellow and blue buggy. Looks like Peyton's back out there. He's excited. He's got 3.5 minutes down, but he's going to charge hard, see what he can make back up. He's only 4 laps down to third, so we'll see. Uh-oh. Flips it over, though. Turn Marshall on it. Thank you, Marshall. It's Ezra, Frank, Amara, and Peyton. Oh, one going off on the back. I think that was Amara. She's back on her way. She's just got to stay 3 laps up on Peyton, and she'll be fine. 4.5 down, 10.5 to go. Not sure what your pit strategy is, but just in case. Peyton gets one of his laps back now. Amara's got 3 laps ahead of him now. She's got to stay out there. Second place doing some acrobatics for the crowds. Very kind of him. Oh, second and third bumping and grinding. And they're clear. That time through the lead was 19.8. Six down, 9 to go. 6 down, 9 to go. Uh-oh, leader having some trouble, giving up some of that lead. Back underway. Well, second place coming in for some fuel. Like he might be on a 2-pit strategy. Uh-oh. Amara missed pit road. She needs some help. Help with the beginning of pit road. Thank you. Looks like our leader's on a 1-pit strategy. Makes sense. 7.5 and 7.5. I like it. Unless I missed him pitting. That could be too. That happens. Uh-oh. I was in trouble. Having a heck of a time with that corner before the rhythm section. Our leader. Back on his way. Oh, coming in for fuel, so I was mistaken. Oh no, 7.5, 7.5. I like it. See if he can finish now. Second place, having some trouble getting caught. Back on his way. So our leader goes in and out of the pits and retains his lead. See what the lead is this time through. Oh, leader got caught on the step up on the far left. Might give up the lead with this one. Gonna have us a battle now. Went from 19 seconds out front to a battle. But I think Frank's got one extra pit. Unless he's gonna run 8 minutes to the end. But we got us a race coming over the start-finish line. Mara pulls over and lets them by. Very kind of her. Ezra, Frank, Amara, and Peyton. Boy, Peyton really loaded up when they've topped him off. He does some crazy cartwheeling stuff. Not one to go around Amara yet. Uh-oh, leader pulls over. Gives second place a chance to go by, and he does. Got us a race now. Frank moves into the lead with 6 minutes to go. And Peyton moves on to the same lap as Amara. Got a long ways to make it up. Oh, and Frank pulls over and lets Ezra by. Nobody wanted to lead this thing with 3/4 of the race over. Probably not. I'm just not real good at math. It's okay. Ezra with a big double-double. Peyton trying to get one of his laps back, and he does. Oh, but then he gets caught. And then he gets tumbled over. All right, a lot of race left. 5 minutes left still. Ezra being super cautious while Frank is pushing it. Got us our race across the start-finish line now. Novice battle over the big double-double. Both timing it perfectly. Then the big step up on the left, and they're battling out. It's a drag race. Ezra taking the lead in the drag race, but then slides it sideways, puts Frank in the big hole accidentally, and Frank gets caught. Turn marshal on it. Peyton tries to get the turn marshal, and oh, good job of winging it. Just over 4 minutes to go, and the lead is 6.5 after the extra off-roading excursion by second. Oh, we got one off the back. Thank you, Marshall. Tamara wanting to make it a race with Peyton, I think. Uh-oh, leader has some trouble through the rhythms. Oh, no, it's not turning. He's still help here at the start-finish line. Point him down the hill. He's got to cross the line. No, the other way. Yeah, just put him down. Okay, put him down. Yeah, good. I'm not sure. That was my fault, I think. I'm sorry. Sorry, we got a lot of race left. 3.5 minutes left to go. Series of unfortunate events. Puts Ezra behind Frank. Frank flying down the straightaway. Just a weird spot. Gets caught there. Uh-oh, it sounds like Frank is kind of loading up. No, maybe not. Maybe he's just teasing. Lead that time through was 5.5 with just under 3 to go. Help after the rhythms. Turn Marshall on it. Thank you. Peyton and Damara battling it out for third. Damara has an issue, lets Peyton by, but she's charging back. She gets back. She's tangling. Damara getting the worst part of that. Leader comes in for fuel. See if Ezra can get around him in the pits. And he does. We got us a race now. With just over 2 minutes to go, they're separated by about 1.5 seconds. Oh, goodness. All right, they're back underway. Serious collision on the left over there. Got Amara pulling over on the right. We got us a race now with just under 2 to go. Separated by about 1.5 seconds. Oh, no, Ezra flips it over, but he gets back on the wheels. Frank got caught. No, Frank flamed out. Or he just caught. Oh, just got caught. Okay. Oh. Amara taking a tumble. Needs to be back in the other lane. Thank you. Amara having a rough lap. Peyton gets around and gets around again. Looks like she's coming in. Is she pulling off or just getting fuel? Huh. All right. See what the lead is this time through. Here comes the leader. Ezra. And Frank coming along in second. 5.7 that time through with 1 minute to go. The way these folks have been going back and forth, still anybody's race. Track owner Frank doing a great job of getting us all our action shots. Making it nice for the crowd. .30 seconds to go, and the lead is 5.7 again. Peyton 3 laps behind, but he's not quitting. Peyton learning the joys of Nitro racing. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. This might be it with 5 seconds left. All right. Great job, Ezra. Ezra, Frank, and Peyton. Good job, guys. Waiting for Amara to finish. Everyone else is done. Great job, Ezra, Frank, and Peyton. And Amara coming along, doing a great job of finishing 15 minutes of Nitro fun. Up next is 40 plus. We could really appreciate some volunteer marshals for 40 plus. We only had a few rookies. Great job, Mara. Great job. +40, you're up. The order is going to be Dennis, Mark, Leonard, Boris, Marty, Bill, and Carl.
Up next, race number 4. 40 plus Nitro Buddy. Amen.
I need my rookies out there on the corners and any volunteers I can get. All right, I need some marshals out there. Novice, you need to be on the corners. Looking for Marty to check still. Still no check out of Marty. Is Marty coming? There we go. Thank you. All right, our order is going to be Dennis, Mark, Leonard, Boris, Marty, Bill, and Carl. Pit guys, let's go ahead and head out to the back. Pit guys, let's go ahead and head over there to start. Caution the rhythms. Clear. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Brad running. It's not good. All right, can I get someone to, well, Brad's, need someone to do the down and quiet for me. Do the hands. Keep them running, guys. We'll get that one restarted. Or whatever Brad's doing. Okay, got anyone to do the start? No? Anybody? Anybody feel like doing the hand motions for the starters? You got it, Philip? Okay. All right, guys, go ahead and top them off. Philip's heading over there. We're going to start on Philip's hand, so you guys watch Philip. Watch Philip. Can everybody see Philip? Thank you, Philip. All right, our TQ out and flying, as expected. Need a little help here at the start-finish lines. Jump. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. All right, guys, watch out. They're coming. Get across the track. They're going to hit you. Oh, that was a rough start-finish line. Mark did it right, though, and drove back over and got behind him. Very kind. Oh, a little help at start-finish line. That pipe catching folks. Thank you. I think it's the same car you got in twice, Jermaine. Good job. Oh, we got one over on the by the cleaning station. One over by the cleaning station. Turn marshal. Turn marshal. Over by the tire cleaning station. Help. Help. You guys are chatting with each other, and there's a car wrecked over there. Can't be playing. Thank you. I think that was Rob. Thank you, sir. Mark definitely got the worst into that. We've got a great battle going on for second now. Leonard out front by about 6 seconds. And then it's Dennis and Mark, Carl, Marty, Bill and Boris. Leonard out and flying. Help at the start finish. Thank you, Amara. Great job. Mark gets back in front of Dennis, and the whole field gets back in front of Dennis. Unfortunately, has a rough lap. There's a lot of rough laps out there. Hopefully they get things sorted out. This is the leader right here, start finish. Second is right here. White, blue, and yellow. Mark charging up, makes up 4 seconds on that lap. Leonard cruising out front, but he needs to pick it up. Because Mark is charging hard. Making that hot body sing. See how much he makes up this time through. Makes up another 1.5 seconds. Dennis makes it back up to third. We got a great battle for fourth between Boris and Marty. Then we got Bill and Carl. Leaders coming across our finish this time through. Another 1.5 seconds off of it for Mark, and Leonard has a rough lap. Gives Mark a chance. Mark triple singling it, making it look pretty for the crowd. Pushing that hot bodies for all it's worth. Looks like it's down to less than 1 second now. And passes him in the air. They go over the rhythms together. And Mark jumps the pipe, but he waits and does the right thing. That time through, Mark moves into the lead. Leonard in second. Dennis in third. Dennis clicks off the fastest lap of the race that time through, the 27.9. Mark's lead up to 2.5 seconds that time through. Dennis charging hard, trying to catch back up to the lead pack. 7.3 behind Leonard that time through. Mark, Leonard, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Bill, and Carl. 5.5 down, 14.5 to go. Caution in the big double-double. Caution in the big double-double. Clear. Pick back up our leader here. Start finish line. Clicking off respectable 29.8. Leonard 9.9 behind, but Dennis charging hard, only 1.3 behind Leonard that time through. Wants that second spot back. Leonard pulls, but then Dennis pulled over. Nobody wants second right now. I think Marty's right there with him. I think we got a great race for second going on right now. Dennis gets past Leonard in the rhythm section, making it look easy. Marty just 6.5 behind Leonard for third, so he's going to charge hard, see what he's got for him. 7 down, 13 to go, in case that's your pit strategy. Mark trying to build up that lead over Dennis. We'll see what it is this time through. 8.7, but Dennis comes in for fuel. A little work. Gets a little tune-up while he's at it. Careful at the beginning of the rhythms. Careful at the beginning of the rhythms. Clear. Leader having a rough lap. And he's got to come in for fuel. See if he can retain the lead as he comes out. And he does. Leader is going over the big step up on the left, yeah. Leonard and Mark battled out for the lead again, but I don't think Leonard is pitted yet. Maybe he's going on a one-stopper. Maybe he can run 10 minutes. I don't know. But he's run 8.5 so far. Try to calm down on the driver's stand. They didn't wreck your car. Got one off the back. And Leonard goes by the pits again. Maybe it is a 10-minute run. That's impressive. That was 9 minutes that time through, unless he's short pitted and I didn't see it. Mark trying to get back around him. No, he wants to earn that lead by passing him. It's Leonard, Mark, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Bill, and Carl. And Mark gets by him. Leonard pulls in for some fuel. Goes 9.5 minutes. That's pretty good. At this point, you might as well run it to the end, see what it does. See what Mark's lead over Dennis is this time through. There goes Mark over the start finish. And here comes Dennis. Lead that time through was 8.6. And Leonard 3.4 behind Dennis. But I think Dennis has got another pit in there. Leonard might not. Your leader, guys, is the blue front buggy with the fluorescent yellow rear, white wheels. If you feel him coming up on you, go ahead and let him go. I think he was trying to let you go, Mark. Second place is the beautiful painted yellow, blue, orange flamey job. leader has a rough lap. Let's Dennis make up a ton of time. We'll see what it is this time through. 39-second lap for Mark that time through. It was rough. That time through, though, Leonard gets around Dennis, and the lead is 8.6. Oh, shoot. Second place flames out. Lead card right here, going over the middle section. Going over the big double-double now. Second place coming across our finish line, and Dennis is 9.9 behind Mark at that point. Leader going through the rhythm section, making it look easy. Mark clicks off a blistering 30 flat at 12 minutes in. Lead that time through is 9.8. Probably coming in for our last round of pit stops with 12.5 down, 7.5 to go. Probably any time now. Folks that come in for a short pit, get a little less fuel in there so it's quicker. Finish. Mark, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Leonard, Bill, and Carl. Goodness, got a battle going on in the middle, just literally beating each other up. Caution in the rhythms, caution in the rhythm. Thank you, Marshall. Early leader having all kinds of trouble after the flame out. All the way down to 6th position. Comes the leader across start finish. Uh-oh. Got a flame out for Boris. Pitman's on it. 6.5 minutes left. That time through, the lead's 20 seconds, but I think Dennis pitted. Caution after the start-finish jump. Clear. Oh, Mark hitting parked cars. Oh, there's another parked car. Mark, watch out. Good job. Thank you, Marshall. There's one more. There's one more. Only 14 down, 6 to go. We're on the home stretch now. If your home's quite a ways away. Leader comes in for fuel. Pitman's on it. And he's underway. Good job. Five and a half left. I think everybody's got the fuel they're going to have to the end. See how this sorts out. A little help on the back straight. Help on the back straight. Brandon on it. Thank you, Brandon. Great job. Oh, flamed out. Pit guy's running. Pit guy's still running. Oh, a little help after the rhythm section. Second place having some trouble. Back on his way. Pick up our leader here at the start-finish line. We'll help at the start-finish line. Help. Thank you, Jermaine. Sorry about that, buddy. Good job. Kid goes out there to save his dad. Very kind of him. See what the lead is this time through after that little bit of getting caught up. Oh, but second place takes a tumble too. Lead that time through is 20 seconds. Almost a lap. Here comes your leader. Cross start finish, making it look easy. That Hot Bodies product clearly dominating the 40-plus class. Mark, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Leonard, Bill, and Carl. Up next is going to be our Sportsman Buggy guys. Be thinking about it. You got 3.5 minutes left in this one. All right, just over 2.5 minutes left with Mark, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Leonard, Bill, and Carl. Marty and Boris are a real race on the track right now. Only 1.3 apart. Having a great battle for third. Marty and Boris battling it out for third. Now it's Boris and Marty. They tangle and, oh, maybe not. They're spread out a little bit now. Leader doing all he can to lap second place. He's right there behind him, just 2 seconds behind. Dennis pulls over and lets him by. Very kind of him, knowing he's the fast lapper. Still got this great battle going on for third as they come across the start-finish line. Marty and Boris show. It's the only real race on the track. Oh, leader having some trouble after the big step up. Turn marshal running. Got one at the start-finish line. Thank you, turn marshals. Got one at the rhythm now. Turn marshals are running every which way, doing the best they can. They're doing the best they can. Mark, Dennis, Marty, Boris, Leonard, Bill, and Carl. The Marty and Boris battle is now separated by 3.4, but there's still 50 seconds to go, 5-0. I think the Marty and Boris race is going to come down to the wire. 15 seconds left. They might get by for one more lap. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. And Marty, you're done. Good job pulling in third. Great job, just looking for Leonard and Bill. All right, looks like Leonard retired early. Good job, guys. Put your cars away. Get out there and turn, Marshall. All right, we're going to put some water down real quick. It's getting a little dry out there. We'll put some water down. If you could grab a hose. Be kind to your friends. 40 plus, you're on the corners. Sportsman Buggy, you're up.
Race number 5. 14 Nitro buggy. Remain. Justin Scorpio.
All right, guys, 20 minutes of exciting Sportsman Nitro buggy coming your way. We got Daniel on the pole, followed by Trevor, Justin, Doogie, Chad, Mike, Rod, and Eric. +40, I need you on the corners. All right, guys, head out there, do some wheel pack, and check them in. Guys, let's check them in. Let's get this going. All right, I'm looking for a check out of Daniel and Rod still. Still looking for a check. Is this Rod? Nope. Still looking for a check out of Rod. Rod out there? Rod go home? Any friends of Rod out there? Nobody's saying anything. Okay, pit guys, let's head back to the back. Daniel, Trevor, Justin, Doogie, Chad, Mike, and Eric, I guess, because I don't get a check out of Rod. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Pit guys, head back to the back. It's going to be Daniel, Trevor, Justin, Doogie, Chad, Mike, and Eric. Mark, can you do the start for me? All right, guys, go ahead and top them off. We're going to start on Mark, so watch Mark, everybody. We're going to start on Mark. Everyone watching Mark? Everyone looking? Look up, guys, look up. Already got tumbles. It's all bad. All right, guys, pace yourselves. 20 minutes is a long time. Okay, stop shooting rocks. You're caught. That was exciting. Yeah. Somebody, as you're walking across, could you push down this nail and pipe? One of you excellent pit guys, could you push down the nail and pipe right here at the start-finish line? Thank you. It won't be perfect, but at least it can be better. That's all right. That's close enough. Got a little trouble at the start-finish line. Caution, and we're clear. That wonderful pit guy should get a brownie button or something. He did a great job of fixing tracks, turn marshaling, and everything. Early TQ, TQ is out front to an early lead. Orange and blue car is out him flying. You see him coming up on you. You might want to give him some room because he's significantly faster. Yeah. Daniel already going around, folks. Second place is showing the Chad. I like it with his fancy green wheels. Thank you, Mark. Good job. Uh-oh. That one died, or he just stopped? Is it dead? No, it's dead. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up, Ezra. Looks like it turned off somehow. No, it turned off. Daniel, Chad, Trevor, Doogie, Mike, Eric, Justin, and Rod. No Rod to start, but, you know, I like to hear his name. Race on the track right now is between Chad and Trevor, and it's about 5 seconds apart. Uh-oh, we got the Doogie flaming out too. Commercial running with his car. Very kind of him. See what Daniel's lead that time through is, 11.7. Daniel 11.7 out in front of the Chad. The Chad having trouble, gets caught. Got a little too excited on the launch and cost himself a bunch more time. Got to breathe. First is the blue and yellow. Let me find him. Blue and orange. Yeah, I'm sorry. Daniel out to a commanding 16-second lead that time through. 4.5 down. It's going to be 3 or 4 laps by the time it's over if it keeps up like this. Trevor gets around Chad on that lap, but then has a tumble. Gives Chad a chance to catch back up. Race for second, going over the big double-double. Over the big triple, and oh, Chad has trouble. Gives Trevor some breathing room. Daniel, Trevor, Chad, Mike, Eric, Doogie, and Justin. That time through, the battle for second is 3.8, but they have a tumble. That might have given Chad back the lead. And the leader's just cruising along, thanking them for coming. Daniel, Trevor, Chad, Mike, Eric, Doogie, and Justin retiring early. Doogie back out there after some excellent restarting by Phillip. Got our race for second coming across the line right here. Trevor and Chad. Chad getting it wrong. Lets Trevor pull away a little bit. Leader gets caught. Makes a unforced error. This very uncharacteristic of him as he's just getting ready to lap. Second and third. A little help at the start-finish line. Thank you, Amara. Doogie appreciates it. He said thank you as well. Oh, goodness, Chad. Oh, second and third tumble. That was weird. It like caught a rut. Caution, guys, caution. Watch out. Clear. Trying not to kill turn marshals. Calm down. Let the turn marshal get it. 6.5 down, 13.5 to go. We got chaos. Chaos for the second position. They really want Daniel to lap him. They really do. This time through, oh, the Chad comes in for fuel. Putting the Chad and Trevor on different strategies. Chad back out there. Leader comes in for fuel. Mike comes in for fuel in fourth place. Pretty sure Doogie probably, oh, nope, Doogie's coming in for fuel too. Back on his way. I think that just leaves Trevor needing fuel. But he's going to keep going. Maybe he's going to run 10 minutes. Saw Leonard almost do that last time. Eric comes in for fuel, has a little bit of trouble at the line. The Chad having some trouble, giving Trevor some breathing room. Some more trouble. A little help in the middle, The Doogie's caught. Can't get out of there. Nope, he got out. Work at it long enough, I guess. Daniel has lapped up to third place now with 8.5 down, 11.5 to go. Might lap, oh, goodness. You all right, Ezra? He's tough. Second place comes in for fuel. Lightning fast Jermaine. Jermaine pitted his dad to a victory in the last one, so we know he's good. Daniel, Trevor, and Chad. See how far behind Chad is behind Trevor this time through. Now that Trevor's pitted. Here comes Trevor. And Chad going through the rhythms. Here comes Chad. So the race for second is 9.5 seconds. So a little bit of a gap. But that's our only real race on the track is between Trevor and Chad. Ooh, leader having some trouble with the rhythms. Gets it gathered up, back on his way. I think that's why he's leading, because whenever he has an issue, he gets it gathered back up and gets going again. Doesn't let it stress him out and lead to more wrecks. The lead that time through was 24 seconds, almost a lap. Here comes second place across the start-finish line. And here comes the leader across the start-finish line. And Chad not far behind. The race for second is now 8.3. But still a lot of time left. A little help here, Ezra. Thank you. Good job. Leader getting tangled up with the back marker, but he's clear now. Setting his sights on lap in second place. Oh, but he drives off the track, tries to hit the chair. Oh, second place tumbles, lets the leader by. That's very kind of him. Give him some breathing room. Caution after the rhythms. Caution after the rhythms. Clear. Not that anyone slowed down, but it's clear now. The Chad trying to get around the back marker so he can go up there and battle with the Trevor. There he goes. Chad charging hard. He wants that second place on the podium. 8 minutes to go. 12 down, 8 to go. The race for second that time through was 4.4. Second place is just tangled up with the leader over here on the left. The blue and green. That's first and second, but they're a lap apart. Going down the back straight. Yeah. No, for second and third, not yet. No, right now. Yeah, now they're caught up. Second and third, right there, neck and neck, battled out. Trevor pulls off, lets Chad by. They tangle. Getting it all wrong. Trevor gets away. The Chad's got to gather himself back up and chase him down. Still 7:10 to go. Lots of time left. Lots of excitement left in this one. Leader coming up on Doogie. I'm sure Doogie will be nice and let him by. And he does. Trevor Rex gives Chad a chance. Chad's right there. Separated by 1.1. As they go over the big double-double in the middle. Race for second right there with you, Doogie. Very kind of you. Thank you. Chad pulls over, but he keeps his head together and gets back on. Got one off the track in the back. Turn Marshall on it. Thank you, Marshall. Oh, that was second that pulled over. Turn Marshall on it. Calm down. Just over 6 minutes to go. Looks like everybody's coming in. Nope, Trevor's going to run this one long, too. I don't quite think he can run the whole race, though. He pitted at 9 minutes. It'd be a pretty good stretch to go 11. Just under 6 to go. See how things shake out after the pit stops are over. Caution just before the start-finish line. Caution. Clear. I think our novices are doing an excellent job at turn marshaling. If I say so. Doogie having some trouble. He's back on his way. Leader looking to get another lap or get a back around second place again. And second place pulls over, lets the leader by. Very sportsman of him. Trevor comes in for fuel, see if the Chad can get around him while he's in the pits. And he does. Now we're going to have us a race. Green wheels to green and blue body. Trevor gets caught behind another car. Oh, Chad pulls over and lets him by. So close to that second place. He could smell it. There it goes down in the hole. Marshall on it. Chad's got, we need some help here after the rhythms. 4.5 to go. And the race for second is 3.5 that time through. Oh, the Chad gets cleaned out, but he's back on his way. Didn't cost him any time at all. This race for second is so exciting. They keep flipping and flopping back and forth. I don't know if I have any voice left for the next race after this one. With 3:45 to go, the race for second is 4 seconds apart. Chad charging hard. He wants that spot on the podium. Daniel still cruising, has a rough lap, but he's back on his way. And here we go. We got the battle. They're side by side. And, oh my. Well, I think it went the other way last time, so we're going to let it go this time. We're going to let it race out, but yeah. So we got our battle going down the back. Whew, Trevor does the triple, but can't make the step-up stick. Chad with about 1.5 seconds of breathing room. Through the rhythms, nails the rhythms. That was a great battle with 2:45 left for second. And Daniel appreciates you guys battling. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. This second battle is a battle of errors. But that's all right. That's why we run Sportsman for a while. Trevor having some trouble giving Chad the chance to catch up. Chad making the rhythm section a single. This time through, it's 1.9 apart. Still anybody's race for second with just over 2 minutes to go. And we have a big flip. Trevor flips and gives the Chad a chance to get around. They're going down the back. Oh, Chad tries to go off the back, but he saves it. Very exciting Nitro action. You guys are missing it if you're not watching it. Figure the stands would be full at this point, but they're not. Trevor pulls over, gives Chad some breathing room. But as we've seen from watching this battle, it's anybody's race still. 1.5 minutes to go. 6.5 seconds apart, but that goes in the blink of an eye for this battle for second. Oh, leader has trouble in the rhythms. He's clear. Chad doing the smart thing, rolling the rhythms because he's lost faith in them, I understand, at this point with just over 1 minute to go. 2, maybe 3 laps left. 6.5 seconds still the gap for Chad and Trevor race. Leader makes an uncharacteristic mistake on the far left. I'm sure he's getting fatigued after all this running. Can only keep up that blistering pace for so long. Chad gets by with probably his second to last lap. 32 seconds left that time through. But Trevor's out there too. Anything can happen. The leader getting crazy out there. And doing all he can to give back that lap that he took on him. Oh no, did third place go off the track? Yep, back on his way. Oh, the Chad tumbles. Just relax, Chad. Relax, buddy. Just cross the line. Cross the line. It's over. Good job, Chad. And Daniel, great job winning. And Trevor, hard-fought battle, come along in third. Good job. Daniel. Daniel, come here. Chad. Good job, guys.
Take a temperature, Bill. I think it's a little lean. You gotta hit the right on the right. It's Fahrenheit.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. Step right over here, Daniel. Here with Daniel. Ended up winning. This is a sportsman four-wheel drive buggy class out here. Anybody to thank?
Pit guy, Jeff Calendish.
Yeah?
Yep.
What car were you running out there?
Mugen, MBX8.
Nice, man. So it looks like you're going fast. I think you put a lap or two on the field. It might be time to bump up here soon enough, huh?
Just don't crash. Keep it slow and smooth.
Awesome, man. Well, great job out there. Over here. What's your name, boss?
My name is Chad Kendricks.
Chad Kendricks. You know, you're one of the most animated guys that I know is up here on the driver's stand. I know when you crash. I also know when you're doing good. And it's really refreshing because it's pretty cool for you to see because you're real animated when you're on here on the driver's stand. Good job on your second place.
Thank you very much, man. I'm brand new to Nitro still. You know, I've been running it probably for about 6 months. So Nitro is where it's at. I'm having fun with that, coming from electric. So
Awesome, man. It looks like you're having fun out there. Everybody enjoys it. I know when you're crashing in that, so it's pretty cool to see. But great job out there, and good job on your second place finish.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
You got it.
All right.
All right, sportsman truggy guys, I need you out there on the corners. Sportsman truggy guys, I need you out there on the corners. There was a bunch of you. I know some of you had to get famous real quick, but the rest of you need to be out there on the corners already. Starting order for this one is Jeff, Dennis, Frank, David, John, Brandon, and Marty. Got a couple folks here on pit road doing minor repairs. We'll give them a chance to get it cleared up. All right, pit guys, let's head to the back straightaway. Pit guys, let's head to the back straightaway. I need my sportsman truggy guys out there on the corners. Okay. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Sportsman Trucky, guys. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can I get someone to do the start for me? Do the down and quiet over there? Can someone move their hands? Anybody? Yeah. All right, guys, watch the Chad. The Chad's going to start you. Tell him to top him off, Chad. Everybody watching the Chad? Okay. That was weird. Need some turn marshals in the middle. A lot of chaos, but you got 20 minutes to sort it out. Just breathe. 20 minutes to sort it out. Need some help. Need some help in the middle. Turn marshal on it. Thank you. I know, it's just the pit guy situation. It's such a mess to get everybody back over there. Got an early flame out. Got a flame out in the middle. If your car is not coming by, you might want to go grab it. Pit guys, I got a flame out in the middle. I think so. Nobody pulls over. We got pipes just going every which way. You guys are out of control out there. No. Oh, Frank out to the early lead, pulls over. Takes a break. It's anybody's race at this point still. We got a coveted battle for last. Well, I appreciate you guys making it so exciting. Makes that start that we had much less important. Help after the rhythms. Help after the rhythms. Sir Marshall, thank you. Can you go ahead and stay on that cone right there? Can you stay on that cone? Yeah, thank you. The purple and white one does not want to run. Guys, play nice. Calm down. Let the turn marshal get it. Nobody can win if they're tangled up. Somehow out of that chaos, we got a great race between David and Frank. They come across the start-finish line here. That's your early leaders. Jeff charging hard, though. He's 4.8 back. And John just 4.3 behind him, but John takes a break. Lets his tires cool off a little bit. David getting away from Frank. Frank's making so much power, his car doesn't want to go straight. Oh, but and David pulls over. I don't think you guys want to give this one to Jeff. He was TQ by a considerable amount, and you just let him pull it back in the lead. So he takes a good tumble, gives Frank a chance to catch up. It's the battle back straight. Yeah. Battle goes through the rhythms for the lead. Just separated by 0.8 of a second that time through. I think Jeff's going to put his head down, though, and start to pull away like he did in the heat races. But Frank's not going to let him just glide to a win. He's going to have to earn it. Oh, Jeff takes a tumble, but so does Frank. Back on their way. This time through, the gap is 1.6. And then David just a mere 3.3 behind that. Jeff, Frank, David, John, Dennis, Brandon, and Marty. Five down, 15 to go. That time through, the lead was 3.8. Dennis doing all he can to get one of his laps back. I say one of his laps. He's just one lap behind at this point. And not quite a whole lap. We know how fast Dennis is when he puts his head down. He's making it happen now. Pulls into fourth that time through. Gets around John. Sorry, gets around, John. 6 down, 14 to go. Jeff, Frank, David, Dennis, John. Leader tangling up with back markers, giving Frank the feeling of catching up. Wow. Dennis just wills that car back onto its wheels. I'd say don't drive angry, but it's working for him. Leader pulls over, lets Frank by. Going to have us a race with 13 minutes to go. Oh, Frank. Frank reciprocates. The Chad's going as fast as Chads can go. But he lets him back by. Got us a race coming into the infield off the back straight. Oh, Jeff pulls over, lets Frank by again. Looks like several folks stop for fuel. We'll see how it sorts out. David coming in for some fuel. Yeah, he is. I got a little excited by announcing. In case I was stressing you out, Jeff, you're almost a lap ahead. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean it. Nine down, 11 to go. Jeff, Frank, Dennis, David, John, Brandon, and Marty. That last lap through. Race right now is looking for third. It's down the back straight. Looks like Dennis got by Dave. We'll see what it shows at the line. And he did. That time through, Jeff's lead was 20.5. Oh, goodness. At the end of the straight, that was exciting. Everyone's clear. Got Dennis charging hard on Frank. It's our race for second now after the race for third was just over. Going down the back straight now. They're both on the same straightaway. Dennis's full tilt has worked out for him so far. Still a lot of race left, but here it goes. Makes the pass for second. But Frank's not going to let him go. The drag racing, Frank goes for the triple single. And they're going for the big triple on the far side. Frank flies over and passes him in the air. They tangle. A little racing karma gets Dennis caught. Frank's still a little bit slower on that one. Good thing they like each other. Frank has a little trouble with the rhythm. Gives Dennis a little breathing room. Well, Dennis has made his way back from all the way back in sixth place earlier. Let's see if he's got anything for Jeff at this point with just over 8 minutes to go. He might have it. I don't know. He's just been going so fast for so long. See what the lead is that time through. 23 seconds that time through. Ooh, leader has a rough lap. That's going to cut it down. If Dennis can have a couple of good ones in a row, he might be back in contention. This time through, the lead is 19 seconds. 7.5 left. If that's your pit strategy. Comes second place across the line. Comes in for some fuel. This is Wilson, lightning fast pit. And because Frank bobbles, he retains second even after pitting. Dennis clicking off consecutive 27s out there, making it look easy. This one will be a little slower because the pitting, but not by much, as fast as that pit was. Leader comes in for fuel and he's back out. Dennis is charging with 5.5 minutes to go. The lead is 21 seconds. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be in that much this time through. And it's not. It's down to 11. Leader would really appreciate you flying back markers letting him by. And Dennis would really appreciate you not letting him by. Frank lets the leader by. I'm sure David will shortly. And he does. Very gentlemanly of him. This time through, the lead's down to 11 flat. Just under 5 to go. Even if he doesn't make it, Dennis definitely deserves the hard charger award from coming back as far as he was. A couple extra pit stops and everything, and still charging. Down to 10.6, but he's got to make up more than that. Trouble is he's charging against Jeff, who was our TQ, and lay down some laps when he gets going. Jeff comes through with a 28.3. We'll see what Dennis answers with. In traffic, and Dennis answers with a 28.7, so he lost a little bit that time through with traffic. Just under 4 minutes to go. A lot of race left still. $29.3 for Jeff that time through. 28.0 for Dennis, so makes up a couple seconds. This is going to come down to the wire, it looks like, with 3.5 to go. They both have clean track. It's only going to come down to them. Yeah. First going over the middle, yeah. Oh, Dennis gets it a little bit wrong, but he's clear. That time through, the gap's 10.4. Frank holding down third over David. $27.9 out of Jeff. He doesn't want to lose this thing with just under 3 to go. Dennis has a 29.7, a little bit slower. Frank and David's battle down to 4.6 for third. Leader having some trouble with the back markers, gets clear. $18 down, 2 to go. Expert Nitro Truggy Main with Jeff out front, then Dennis, Frank, David, John, Brandon, and Marty. Up next is the most exciting class in RC, the Sportsman Truggy Nitro main event. Somewhat controlled chaos. Dennis has a rough lap with a 2.5 to go. Oh, so does Frank. Let's David by for third. The minute 20 to go. Let's see what they can do. The battles for third between the orange and yellow and the pink and white. The leader's in between them. The leader trying to get David to get out of the way. I lost Frank. Oh, Frank went off the back. Doesn't want to get second. Third, sorry. Oh, so much noise out of the middle. Turn marshal trying to help. Shooting rocks everywhere. Frank would love to get back up there and race with David one last time, but it's looking a little big right now. 6-second gap. With 35 seconds to go. $30 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go now. Jeff, Dennis, David, Frank, John. Unfortunately, the gap for third is just growing, along with the gap for second. Good job, Jeff. Taking the win with 40 on a 20:01. Good job, David, getting third. Waiting for a few others to finish. Dennis done. John, you're done. And Frank. Good job, Dennis, charging back.
We're here with Jeff, dude, putting on a clinic there in the main. I think a lot of guys had the same sort of speed. They just made mistakes.
Yeah, no, I did good and just tried not to crash. So I did good. I feel like it was a good run.
That's awesome, man. You have anybody to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsors, Mugen Seiki, Flashpoint, Hot Race Tires, Avid Bearings, Dialed RC, everybody, Team 831. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Is this your home track as well?
Yeah, it's CVR and Empire. They're both an hour and a half from my house, so I consider it my home track.
Awesome, man. Well, good job out there, and hope to see you at the next one.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Frank. We got Frank Lagomasino. I love to say your last name. I think I got it right. I don't butcher it here. I'm close. That's good. How do you say it?
Lagomasino.
That was close. Yeah. So you're battling like for first, for second, for third. And then you went off the back there. I got that on camera. What happened, man?
Too much throttle.
You got too much Frank power out there is what I'm thinking.
These things are powerful. It gets going, and then you just let it go.
Yeah. How do you like the coverage so far out here, buddy?
The coverage has been awesome. I've been watching it down in the pits, and shared it to a bunch of pages, and it lets the guys at home watch, too. So, no, the coverage is great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having us out here at your beautiful track, and well, I'm going to be racing your loaner buggy here in the main event, so you're going to be my pit guy.
Right now.
Right now. All right, buddy. Thank you again.
All right, thanks.
Sorry, Bob.
Trevor, Wolfgang would like you to know that you're pitting for him if you didn't get that memo already. All right, I need my expert truggy guys out there. Expert truggy guys, I need you on the corners. I know some of you just had to do interviews, but the rest of you can already be out there, hopefully. All right, expert truggy guys, I need you out there. Okay, I need my turn marshals. I don't think 2 turn marshals can do all these struggies. In case you forgot who you are, you're Jeff, Dennis, Frank, David, John, and Brandon, Marty. There, Frank, can you hit the broom right there? Frank, a man of many talents. You need to get fixed. All right, guys, let's check them in. Let's check them in. Great, I got to check out everybody, let you guys get a couple laps in, and then we'll get this thing started. Pit guys, go ahead and head to the back if you're not already back there. The order is Daniel, Wolfgang, Matt, Chad, Jerry, Jason, Eric, Tyrone, Mike, and Rob. Bert, I should say Robert, I don't like being called Rob. Frank, can you do the start? Okay. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Head to your pit, guys. Straightaway is closed. Caution on the back. Eric, you are number 7. Okay, get back to the back straight, guys. Now it's kind of hard to see the numbers at this point, but they're back there. Everybody have a pit guy they're driving to? Hopefully. Everyone watch Frank. Everyone's watching Frank. The last start was kind of ugly, so why don't you guys show those expert folks up? Everyone watch Frank. Hopefully your pit guy is watching Frank. If you have a headset on, tell your pit guy to watch Frank. I'm watching Frank, so when Frank puts his hands down, I'm hitting the button. Hopefully they're all watching Frank. You guys definitely made the expert guys look sportsman-y. I appreciate that. We'll let the chaos get sorted out, and then we'll start worrying about lap times and such. Oh, man. A little help here at the start finish. A little help here at the start finish. Thank you. Another one. There's another one. Try and remember, guys, that the throttle does not have to go all the way open every time. It's actually quite fast if it doesn't. A little help after the big step up in the middle. Help in the middle. Thank you, Frank. Watch out after the big double-double. Caution after the big double-double. Caution in the big double-double. There you go. Still caution, still caution. Turn marshal on it. Thank you. There's that slow is fast method. You guys might want to think about it. It's Daniel, Chad, Jason, Mike, Wolfgang, Matt, Tyrone, Eric, Jerry, and Rob getting it restarted. Hopefully he gets to do some laps. I don't think he's got to do many today. That time through, the Chad's lead over third is just 1.5. Pick up Daniel as he comes through. Caution before the rhythms, caution before the rhythms, caution. Clear. Leader is the all red Truggy. If you see him coming up on you, you might give him some room. He's flicking off some blistering times. Second place is Chad with the black and green and red multicolored machine. Try and find third for you, Mr. Jason Turner. Chad just 1 second behind Daniel now. Goodness gracious, they're going to make a race out of it. The Chad slides inside, but he can't make it stick. Help after the start finish. Help after the start finish. Thank you, Mr. Pit Guy / Turn Marshal. Chad lets Daniel have a second of breathing room, but that's it. Oh, turns it over. But so does the leader. The comedy of errors lets the Chad back by for the lead. Yeah, between the black one and the red one. Oh, Chad pulls over, lets the leader by. Goodness gracious. You got to love sportsmen. They're the best. I like it. Here comes Daniel. See what the gap is at the line. 1.7 as they come across. And Jason just 9.9 behind him. He's not too far off anybody's race if they tangle up. Oh no! A wheel just came off. Oh wow. The Chad was doing so good. Somebody get a wheel nut for the Chad. And the tire. Wow. That's crazy. Mrs. Wilson's getting the tire. The Chad is running for all he's worth. Please be careful, Chad. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. That gives Daniel a bunch of breathing room now because Jason was a considerable amount behind Chad. Here comes the leader. And we'll pick up Jason as he comes across in a little bit. And so Jason's 9.9 behind the leader. All right, the Chad's back underway. We'll see where he sorts out. That was crazy. Battling for the lead and a wheel comes off. Who'd have thunk it? He's got an impact gun for that wheel. 7 down, 13 to go. Some folks coming in for fuel. Oh, Chad. Another wheel? What in the world? I think that Chad needs some Loctite. Oh, chaos. He goes in the other lane. Thank you. But the pipe is pulled out again. Frank. It's all right. It's going to get pulled out again. Lots of folks coming in for pits. Chad's coming in for wheels. Maybe Chad should get topped off while he's in there. 8 down, 12 to go. That's a good idea, checking the other ones. All right. You got fuel in it? That is so exciting. Chad's down a little bit, but we'll see what he's got for him. Here comes our leader, Daniel, across the line. See where Jason is. Still waiting for Jason. And there's Jason, a mere 23 seconds behind. A lot of race left, though. We're at 9 down, 11 to go. Oh, we got one off the back. Turn marshal running. Turn marshal running. Turn marshal got it. Back on its way. Oh, but he got caught again. Little help. Turn marshal running. I think the biggest thing for sportsmen to work on is driving calm after they wreck. It seems like there's a lot of wrecks in a row for some drivers. Coming up on the halfway point. 10 down, 10 to go. 10 down, 10 to go. Oh, the Chad gets caught in the middle. But he fixes himself. Daniel, Jason, Matt, Wolfgang, Jerry, Eric, Mike, Tyrone, and Chad. Nobody real close on the track right now. Goodness. Chaos out there after the rhythms. Clear now. Can't fix it if you're on the gas. You got to calm down. Guarantee that turn marshal didn't wreck it. Don't drive angry. If you're not having fun, just go ahead and pull off. Won't hurt anybody's feelings. Caution after the big double-double. Caution after the big double-double. No caution shown. Just everyone flying through the air. That's a smart thing to do. Not. 12 down, 8 to go. 12 down, 8 to go. It's Daniel, Jason, Matt, Wolfgang, Jerry, Eric, Mike, Tyrone, and Chad. Leader is the red truck. If you could try and give him some breathing room, he's at least a lap ahead of you. Some folks 5 or 6. Thank you, everybody, for letting him get through that chaos. Leader comes in for fuel. Oh, goodness. Still more trouble. After the final round of pit stops, we've got Daniel, Jason, Wolfgang, Matt, Eric, Jerry, Chad, Tyrone, and Mike. Yeah. Tyrone, you got to calm down when you wreck, buddy. You can't keep doing that. Caution in the rhythms, caution in the rhythms. Second place comes in for fuel. Third has already been in. But it looks like they're about a lap apart. Maybe just shy. $15 down, 5 to go. Looks like Daniel's cruising to an easy victory. So far, his lead is about 50 seconds, 5-0. Little help in the middle, help in the middle. Commercial trying. A lot of traffic out there. Back on its way. Thanks, Frank. Caution in the rhythms. Caution in the rhythms. Clear. Daniel, Jason, Matt, Wolfgang, Eric, Jerry, Chad, Tyrone, and Mike. Only real race on the track right now is between Matt and Wolfgang. 4 seconds apart. Battling for the coveted third position. Third, it is the... Sorry, I got to find them. Wolfgang is the pink and white one, so the green one here and the pink and white one. See what their gap is for third this time through. 5.2. Wolfgang giving Matt a little breathing room, but Matt's in all kinds of traffic. Three minutes to go. If you got anything left, it's time to show it. Wolfgang charging hard on Matt. See what it is at the line. All kinds of chaos going on after the rhythms. That time through it was 4.4, so they didn't gain or lose. Tons of chaos going down the back straight. Truggy's going every which way. Oh no! Caution on the back straight. Caution on the back straight. Got a Truggy upside down. Caution on the back straight. Marshall running. He's just from a long ways away. He was in Fresno. A little more help. Wolfgang. That's what I said. It keeps happening, folks. Stack errors on top of errors, unfortunately. They get too excited, I think. Minute 50 to go, and the lead is a minute 8. It's pretty exciting. Chad's worked his way back up to 6th, and now he's chasing down Eric. See what they can do with a minute and a half to go. Chad just 5 seconds behind Eric now. Everyone else pretty spread out. All right, coming down to the last 30 seconds. Daniel just out there cruising. Jason cruising behind him. Help off the big double-double, and Mrs. Wilson's on it. Calm down. You guys got to hit the brakes when the turn marshal gets there. I think we'll just say it next race's drivers meeting that we just won't turn marshal. That's how it's going to be. Great job, Jerry, coming home in 7th. Jason, great job coming across in 2nd. Wolfgang, you're done. Eric, you're done. Chad, you're done. Tyrone, you're done. Matt, you're done. Coming home in 3rd. And Daniel comes along for the win. Just got to tighten your wheels. All right, guys, turn them off. Get out there and turn marshal. Frank, can you get Matt the headphones? The headset for the pitting and such. Stop. What happened?
Expert trucky guys, you guys should know by now. You race, you marshal. After you race, then you marshal. You race, and then you marshal. There were 4 quarter marshals out there. If you did not marshal, you are docked a lap. However that turns out, I don't care. You race, you marshal. That happens again, the same thing will happen.
Eric, can you come run the the camera? Eric. Okay, he's coming. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's coming, Matt. He's coming. All right, sportsman buggy guys. There was a lot of you. You need to be out there. Sportsman buggy guys, be out there and be spread apart. My corners are Daniel, Jason, Matt, Wolfgang, Chad, Jerry, Tyrone, Mike, and Robert. All right, guys, let's check them in. Let's check them in, please.
Jonathan Robinson, Bryce Weaver, Brandon Hoffman, Brandon Corfield, Jeff Forensic, Matt Olson, Steve Williams.
The order is going to be Philip, Jermaine, Brad, Matt, Jeff, Bryce, Brandon Hoffman, Brandon Torchia, Speed Bump, and Dennis. All right, pit guys, let's head to the straightaway. Pit guys, let's head to the back straightaway. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. You got it? Okay, thank you. All right, guys, caution on the straight. All right, guys, watch the fine gentleman in the blue shirt. Watch the nice gentleman in the blue shirt. He's going to start this thing. Try to show up the sportsman buggy, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Philip having a rough start through the rhythms. Gives Jermaine a chance to pull away. Caution on the step up on the left. Good job, Brandon. Didn't last long, though. Philip charging hard. Caution before the rhythms. Clear. Jermaine out and flying, back-to-back 26s to start the main. That hot body likes it. Jermaine, Phillip, Jeff, Matt, Speed Bump, Dennis, Bryce, Brad, Brandon Hoffman, and Brandon Torchia. Jermaine has an issue, gives Phillip a chance to catch back up a little bit. Not something you necessarily want to do. Answers with the 27-1 to Phillips 27-2, so pulls away a little more. Matt Olson moved up to third that lap through. Jermaine, Phillip, Matt, Jeff, Speed Bump, Bryce, Dennis, Brandon Hoffman, Brad, and Brandon Torchia. Caution after in the big double-double, caution in the big double-double, caution. Oh, man. Need a pit guy for Matt. Who was in third? He's got stuck upside down too long. Changing the pit strategy up on the fly. Sometimes you got to do that. Caution in the big double-double again. And it's clear. Jermaine out front. See what his lead is this time through. This time through is 10.3. See how far Jeff is behind Phillip this time through. 13 seconds behind Phillip for third. Jermaine's lapping people already, making it look easy. Getting a little redemption from earlier in the month. Five down, 20 to go. 5 down, 20 to go. Jermaine, Phillip, Jeff, Brad, Bryce, Brandon Hoffman, Dennis, Matt Olson, Brandon Torchia, and Speed Bump. I think Speed Bump's getting restarted on the back there. Oh no. Did it break? Wow. Early leader coming into the pits. I'm not sure if it's fixable or not. Nope. Turned it off. Chaos out there. That's going to shake things up. We'll see how it sorts out. It's looking kind of like Phillip just had one handed to him. All right, it's Phillip, Brad, Bryce, Jeff, Dennis, Brandon Hoffman, Matt Olson, Brandon Torchia. Caution after the rhythms. Thank you, Marshall. Bryce just 7.4 behind Brad. And Jeff just 1 second behind Bryce. Going to make a race out of it for second here shortly. Caution after the rhythms. Good job of trying to stop Phillip. Sometimes it doesn't work out. 7.5 down, 17.5 to go. Brad 31 seconds behind Phillip. Jeff 1.8 seconds behind Brad. Bryce 3.3 seconds behind Jeff. After everyone pitting, it'll probably sort that out a little bit. Eight and a half down, 16.5 to go. Phillip, your all white buggy laying down the laps. Matt not giving up. He's going to keep trying, keep pushing it. See if he can make up some of that time he lost when he had to be restarted. Oh, Dennis comes in but flames out. Got his crew on it. His crew's working feverishly to get it restarted. And he's back on his way. Gives Brad a little breathing room. It's Philip, Jeff, Bryce, Brad, Dennis, Brandon Hoffman, Matt, Brandon Torchilla. Caution in the big double-double. Caution. Clear. I think Chad's trying to tell somebody something. Oh, we got one into the pump. Uh-oh, we got a flame out here just before the step up, before the rhythm. Caution right there. We grab it. Utter chaos out there, except Phillip. He's just cruising along. Building up his lead. It's up to 39 seconds that time through. Brad and Dennis battling it out for third. Just a mere lap apart. Matt comes in for a pit in sixth place. Dennis, Brandon, and Matt all on the same lap. Fourth through sixth. Everyone else kind of spread out a little bit. Here comes the leader across the start-finish line. White buggy with the yellow wheels. Waiting on second. Second is the blue buggy with the yellow wheels. Got one stuck off the side, back on his way. Philip, Jeff, Brad, Dennis, Brandon Hoffman, Matt Olson, Brandon Torchilla. Phillips' lead that time through was 42.9 seconds. Matt charging hard, see if he can catch up to Brandon. They're just 5.5 seconds apart, battling for the coveted fifth position. This time through, it's 5 seconds apart. Matt's charging with 11 minutes to go. But I think he gets it wrong in the middle. think it gives Brandon a little breathing room. Second place right there behind you, Brandon, in case you are feeling so inclined. Thank you, Brandon. Philip comes in for some fuel at the 15-minute mark. Oh, gets it wrong leaving pit road, though. Back on his way. $15 down, 10 to go. 15 down, 10 to go. Philip out front, followed by Jeff, Brad, Dennis, Brandon, Matt, Brandon Torchia. Brandon Hoffman picks up over Dennis that time through, probably with some pit stops action, along with Matt. Oh, another crazy jumping. Back on his way. Brandon in for fuel. Gives up fourth place to Matt. Uh-oh, Matt broke it. After such a hard comeback. All bad. Just over 8 minutes left. That'll shake things up a little bit. Dennis coming in for fuel in fifth place. About 12 seconds behind Brandon. Not sure if Brandon's coming in pit recently, but oh, we got a flame out. Got the commercial running, the pit guy running. Philip, Brad, Jeff, Brandon, Dennis, and Brandon Torchia. Everybody's spaced out. Nobody really battling at this point. Never know what's going to happen with the chaos, but so far everyone's spread out. Closest race is for third, and Brandon is 16 seconds behind Jeff. Philip out there working traffic like the pro that he is. Six and a half left. If you guys have anything for Philip, you might want to do it now. The minute 20 behind for second place. Dennis not giving up. He's only 24 seconds behind Brandon. He's going to keep charging. I don't know how he's not tired at this point after all the driving he's been doing today. Just under 6 minutes to go. Philip, Brad, Jeff, Brandon, Dennis, Brandon Torchia. Got a flame out on the back. Mrs. Wilson is running, coming this way with Chad. Perfect. I'm sure they'll get him restarted. See how far behind Jeff Brandon is on this lap through. I'm thinking it's almost a lap since Jeff is right there behind him. Here come Brad and Phillip across the line, first and second, with Phillip out front. Brandon would like to do all he can to stay on the same lap as Jeff. See how it works out. Not so good. Oh, Jeff does a hard tumble on the back. Caution coming onto the back straight. Caution coming onto the back straight. Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you. It's clear. Brandon getting a little breather from Jeff. Jeff having Phillip right there on him. Phillip just jumps past him in the air, makes it look easy. Got less and less cars. See how many more finish. Got third place coming in for fuel. Sorry. Just over 3 minutes to go. Phillip just clicks off his fastest lap of the race with 3 minutes to go. 26.4. That's pretty impressive. Brandon and Jeff, like I said, the only race on the track right now, and they're quite a bit apart. Just under 2 minutes to go. Phillip's shown that TLR is one durable, hard-running machine capable of the fastest lap, so we can watch happen. Just over a minute to go. It's Phillip, Brad, Jeff, Brandon, Dennis. Caution at start finish. Caution at start finish. Leader having some trouble, but he's back on his way. "25 seconds left. I don't think there's any moves to be made at this point, unfortunately. Philip gets to drive around his personal victory lap. Everyone, you'll be done as you cross the line. Jeff coming along in third. Good job. Fourth for Brandon. Brad coming along in second. Good job. Dennis in fifth and Philip in first. Good job, guys. Thanks for playing with us today. We do this again on the 11th. Tell your friends.
I'm going to print out these heat sheets, and if you finished 1, 2, and 3, we're going to take a picture. It'll be trackside. Give me a couple minutes.